Thank you, God, for giving me the opportunity to make this video. You're probably wondering why the glasses. It's currently right now 3 a.m. in the morning, and I'm recording this. I've been up all night working on different videos and whatnot. You want a cupcake? Here, you can have a cupcake. You better have eaten it. Do you guys know how copyrights work here? Like on YouTube and stuff? Like, I need to know like the details of how copyrights work. Because sometimes I want to do like chapter reviews of like the chapters of like One Piece and stuff like that, right? But like I've seen some people I've gotten copyrighted by Shueisha. I've gotten copyrighted by Shueisha before, and they took down my video because I had manga panels up there. So like, do I need to make the panels smaller? Like, am I just not allowed to put any manga panels at all? I know whenever Brago does his reviews, he doesn't show any manga panels, to avoid copyright. Tekken sometimes shows manga panels / like still pictures from like the anime. Like, what is allowed on the screen and what's not allowed in terms of like manga reviews and stuff like that, and anime reviews, right? How does the copyright work? Another thing is I see like a lot of people do like comic book like reviews and stuff like that. Comic Storian, Comics Explain, all of them. Like, they put manga panels up there. What is allowed and where does the copyright lie? Can somebody like explain to me how it works? Like, I want to be able to do these things for you guys, right?
A lot of you guys...
Okay, so this is Juliette. Let's see. I don't think we've done this video yet.
More than 10 people asked me to react to the episode 36 and 37 of One Piece.
Is that a gaming headset? That's a gaming headset. I wonder what kind of game she plays.
I haven't watched any of the anime episodes, and I've only been exclusively reading.
Okay.
But I did watch episode 36 and 37.
Okay.
Honestly, you guys are ruthless. Like, I cried just reading it. What did you think was going to happen when I watched it? Unfortunately, I do not possess a webcam for now.
Okay.
I will be investing in one soon.
Okay.
Because there's no way I could properly react to these episodes. But I am starting volume 10 tonight. I'm going to do a little reading vlog with you guys, reading the fight scene between Luffy and Arlong.
I just finished Long Ring Long Land, if you guys want to hear about it.
Alright,
this
okay,
arc
let's
was
go ahead and
crazy
hear about it.
And full of action and emotion and a lot
of this is where she gets introduced to the Davy back fights, huh?
New information. So we start with a very, very strong opening. We start with Doflamingo forcing Bellamy and Sarkis to fight. Obviously, they don't want to fight each other, but he is ticked that they fought Luffy and lost and disrespected his Jolly Roger flag.
I love Donkey.
So this was just
I love me some Don Quixote Doflamingo. Yeah.
Very intimidating scene from Doflamingo, and I'm very, very nervous for the type of antagonist he's going to be, because we've seen 2 scenes with him thus far, and not only can he control people, he just seems very, very unhinged, and he does say that he's creating a new age of pirates where only the strong survive. So clearly there's some bad news in store for Luffy and crew.
Okay.
But anyway, Luffy and crew end up on this kind of ring of islands, and it's like a flat playing field. They run into a guy who was on stilts for 10 years. He reunites with his horse, and then they run into this rival crew called the Foxy Pirates. Basically, the Foxy Pirates challenge them to a Davy back fight, and they kind of go through the fighting. These pirates overall were just very, very annoying and obnoxious. They were cheating. They were dirty. I really could not stand them. There were some really, really good moments and funny moments with this rival pirate crew. But essentially, they lost. Luffy and crew lost the first match, and they lost Chopper. He had to go to the other crew. Zoro and Sanji win, so they got Chopper back. And then it was down to Luffy and Foxy. I really, really loved this fight. I felt like it highlighted so many...
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Cherry Cheddar. Actually, hold on. I remember you guys said we're changing her name. She's no longer Cherry Cheddar. She is Miss All Cheddar. I think that's what we like. Miss All Cheddar or Miss All Cherry. So I'll let you guys decide. I think I like Miss All Cherries better. But she wants to either go by Miss All Cherry or Miss All Cheddar. And I kind of like Miss All Cherry better. Or Miss All Cheddar. I don't know. Either one is fine. But yeah, she has submitted a motion to change her nickname. So tell me what you guys decide.
Good qualities in Luffy as a captain and a fighter and a leader. And there were some really, really funny moments in here, but Luffy took an absolute beating. I don't think that he got this beat up during his fight with Enel at all. Foxy just really roughed him up. He had this really cheap devil fruit power called the slow beam. And
I think this helped you understand, you specifically, all cherry cheddar. It's so weird calling you that. Miss All Cherry, okay? Devil fruit fights sometimes work. You could be facing somebody completely weaker than you. Because it seems like for all like standards and measurements, Foxy is weaker than Luffy. But because he had a fruit specifically that allowed him to exploit Luffy, he could do damage to Luffy far quicker than, anything. So certain fruits give you advantage despite the fact that you're weaker than somebody else. Whatnot. But yeah.
It was just, it was so annoying. Luffy basically keeps getting up after just getting beaten to a pulp. And he is gonna fight until his last breath and then some for his crew. And I love to see it. I love loyalty in groups, whether it's fantasy, sci-fi, whatever the case, a pirate ship. I love seeing loyalty with a main group of characters, and Luffy is such a good captain because he just loves his crew, and he is all fun and games until one of them is in serious danger or there's risk to them. So he took that beating, and I love his battle IQ also, if we can talk about it, is just crazy. It's awesome. The bit with the mirror at the end, I wouldn't even think to do.
I never thought I would hear the word from Miss All Cherry, battle IQ. Guys, I think she's going to become a power scaler, guys.
Do that. And he's so smart when he fights. So I really, really loved it overall. So as Luffy's prize, he did not pick one of the ship's carpenters like they need. He did take their Jolly Roger flag. He fought them because they disrespected this nice man and his horse. The horse was injured from them. And so they go back, and then they run into this dude who has Robin literally dropping to the ground in terror. So the crew is immediately like, who are you and what do you want with Robin? Because she's never like this. And we find out it is one of the 3 admirals in the Navy, and his name is Aokiji. And he is a Logia type devil fruit user, just like Enel, except while Enel was lightning, Aokiji is ice. He's crazy strong. Crazy strong. So he says
having an ice devil fruit. Miss All Cherry, let's talk about this, okay? Having an ice devil fruit in a world where you are like 75% plus ocean. Let's talk about this, okay? All I'm saying, Miss All Cherry, all I'm saying,
he's not there to fight or take anyone captive. He was just on a walk, and he helps the man and his horse get to the next island because he froze the entire ocean. It was very crazy.
Right.
And he essentially starts to warn the crew about Robin and says that she has a brutal personality and she just shouldn't be allowed to be here with her kind of powers and her history, and how every crew she's been a part of has fallen, but she survives every time. And Luffy doesn't want to hear it at all. He's ticked that he's disrespecting her. He doesn't want to hear about the past in classic Luffy fashion.
Okay.
In classic Luffy fashion.
Yeah.
And then Aokiji also says, Luffy, you're just like your Gramps. Okay, unless I'm reading this wrong, I really feel like Roger is Luffy's grandpa. I would stake a big amount of money on it.
How much?
The crew is very confused. Like,
you know what? I will match your stake. I will stake that amount of money too to say that Roger is Luffy's grandpa.
What are you talking about? Because Luffy doesn't talk
Actually, please don't put money on it. I don't want to lose money because of you.
A lot about his past.
Or gain money. Actually, I wouldn't mind gaining money. Oh. Let's do the stake. Roger is Luffy's grandpa.
So essentially, he freezes Robin and goes to break her into 1,000 pieces, and the crew is able to escape with her and get her back to the ship, while Luffy fights Aokiji one-on-one, and he freezes Luffy, but then he realizes that Luffy kind of trapped him because he said, he challenged me to a one-on-one, so if I go after the crew, it's going to be dishonorable. So he ends up going on his way. The crew get Luffy back to the ship okay, And then we find out he looks on his map because he wonders where their next destination is. It's Water 7. They're going to Water 7 next. I know this is the Water 7 saga, but I'm just so scared to get to Water 7. So, yeah, that's where we're going. He also said that they're going to be close to Navy headquarters.
Okay.
So I'm very, very interested to see what Water 7 is going to hold. I really wonder if the bit with Doflamingo in the beginning is major foreshadowing that he is going to be the antagonist for this. It makes me so nervous. I do want to say as well that I am watching that filler arc in the anime that comes directly after Skypiea as well. I think I only have 3 episodes or something left. It's been very, very funny and enjoyable. I'm glad that you guys recommended it to me. Separate side disclaimer, I was invited to go on the Straw Hat podcast and I did an interview with them. It was so much fun. I really, really enjoyed it. The episode or the interview comes.
You know what pisses me? After she did that interview, she also did an interview with us. I wonder which one she liked more.
Out tomorrow, so they're on pretty much every platform if you want to go follow them and you can watch the interview. I had such a blast with it. Yeah, Water 7 is next. I'm so nervous, but I'm ready, so I will check in with updates.
Okay, top 5 One Piece arcs before Water 7. Good luck. Okay, let's see. Okay, so what is this? Is this at number 5? Syrup Village at number 5. Super underrated arc in my opinion. Kuro is a great antagonist, and I just love Usopp so much. Aww. Arlong Park. Nami's backstory, Luffy helping her. I guess this is number 4. Luffy helping her, the crew binding together. Absolutely love this arc. Is Water 7? Is Skypiea gonna be at number 1? Drum Island. When does a man truly die? Absolute peak. Too many incredible moments to count. Luffy catching Vivi is my favorite scene. Luffy catching Vivi is my favorite scene in the manga so far. I don't remember that scene. I remember him punching her. And then, of course, number 1. The comedy. Nolan and Kalgara's flashback. Sanji's sacrifice. Luffy ringing the bell. Absolute 10 out of 10. Okay, I can agree with you on that.
Hey, you guys.
So this is around this time is whenever we interviewed her. Let's see what she thinks.
I am currently at chapter 329.
Right.
My name is Frankie. I have not started it. Nami just found Usopp and he's beaten really good. I have such a rock in my stomach right now because I just feel like things are about to go really, really, really wrong. I'm not going to record it, I don't think, as I'm reading, but I will just check in like immediately after certain moments. So wish me luck. You guys, I don't like this.
The tone shifts so much. You guys.
So Usopp went alone and then they just beat him even more and they went out to spend the money and the crew just found him and they're gonna go demolish this house. I just feel like it can't be this easy. I don't know. I don't like it, you guys. I don't like it. I feel like even if they beat the guys, like I feel like they're gonna go spend the money and they're not gonna have any money to fix the merry-go. It's just a really bad situation and my heart is so broken for Usopp.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, it's really bad. So that was the end of 329, and Luffy, Sanji, Zoro, and Chopper are all on their way to go to the house. So I will check in after chapter 330. Okay, I just finished chapter 330 and
it just keeps getting better. like she's going through the ringer.
Anybody who doesn't like Usopp, fight me in the comments right now because I love him so much, and I love that the crew just absolutely went ham on the henchman house. Oh my gosh, that was such an insanely good moment when they stood up for him. But like again, it still feels bittersweet because the money's gone and like the leader wasn't there. But I'm just so sad for them. I'm so sad for them. Oh my gosh, I just know that Usopp's gonna be like so humiliated and embarrassed when he wakes up, and oh my gosh. Alright, and Luffy just said that they're gonna say goodbye to the Going Merry. This is literally getting worse by the second, so I will check in after 31. Okay, so it's actually even worse than I thought possible. Usopp is gonna fight Luffy for the Going Merry because he's so upset that they have to retire it. Luffy is so upset, and so is Usopp. You guys, I can't. This is too much. I literally
Aww.
I don't want to watch them fight. I really don't. I don't want to watch them fight. I don't want to watch them fight, but I'm gonna have to. I'll check in. They just said bye to Usopp.
I know. I'm sorry.
You guys, I can't.
I'm so sorry.
I cannot. I can't. Oh my gosh. Please tell me it doesn't get worse than this, because that was so sad.
Oh, darling, you have no idea.
Hey, you guys. So.
Well, good luck.
Miss Rabbit has fainted.
Oh, by the way, this is red-haired Mari.
Miss Rabbit has fainted. Miss Rabbit has fainted again.
Yeah, she's going through it, all right.
I finished the Orangetown arc, which is...
Oh, hello. This is the... We got like 3 different Sarahs. We got Sarah Sparrow, we got Sarah the Researcher, and then we got Sarah only reads 1 chapter a night.
Chapters 8 through 21, and if you know me, you know I love a dog, so Choo Choo was definitely the highlight of this arc for me. I loved his story, and I just thought it was so cute and wholesome how he was waiting outside of his owner's store. It really was tugging at my heartstrings, but I just think it shows how loyal a dog really is. And also, once we get to the end of the arc, when Choo Choo is the reason that they are able to get away, I think it just shows that a dog really does know who the good guys are, and he was definitely on the crew's side to get them out of there, and I thought that was so cute. I also am really loving just how sentimental everything is and how everything really does have a deeper meaning. And Luffy's hat, how much he just holds on to that, and it means so much to him, and I just think that shows that the smallest things can mean so much to someone. I'm so excited to see how it goes with Nami now.
Oh, I just wish you could read so much quicker. There's so many things interesting coming your way, Sarah. So many.
And they
things.
have the map. So I'm really interested to see what happens next. And this is kind of a side note, but a lot of people in the comments were telling me that I should give Death Note a try. So I guess...
Why we jumping the ship, Sarah? You just got here. You're reading 1 chapter a night. Can we at least reach to a substantial amount of plays first? We're gonna pile it on.
I'm fully in my manga anime era, and my boyfriend and I did watch all of Death Note, and I actually loved it.
Okay.
And
we
started Full Metal Alchemist.
Ooh,
so
FMA.
we'll be finishing that one, and then if you guys have any other anime recommendations,
Yes, One Piece. Catch up. We love you, Sarah. You're pretty cool. And now I will be showing you guys some interesting One Piece clips and edits that was sent over to me by you guys.
Tell me one
Oh, by the way, spoiler alert.
last thing. Will you return to defeat Big Mom someday?
I have to, don't I? 'Cause I'm gonna be king of the pirates!
You're seeing quite far into the future.
Knowing that, do you still think you can rule this mighty sea?
What what? I don't want to rule anything. Being king of the pirates is about being more free than anyone.
Can you carry the weight for me? Will you deliver this country?
Don't be stupid! Of course I will!
Damn.
Because you are my friend! It's not about if
Am I gonna get copyrighted for
I'm
this?
doing this because I want to. I decided long ago that I'm gonna be king of the pirates. If I have to die fighting for it, then I die. Tell me you wanna live! I want to live! I am Monkey D. Luffy, the man who will surpass you. And I'm gonna be...
Mugiwara.
Of course, the headquarters of all of the corruption.
Hey, Jess. Oh my gosh, Jess, we haven't done no Jess in a long time. All right. Hey, Jess, how you been?
At a casino. I just finished the halfway point of the Alabasta arc, so let's touch base before I finish this arc. As always, thank you everyone following along, and there will be spoilers if you have not read up until this point.
Got
so much happened. I would not be able to fit this all into one video. First off, Luffy has a brother, Ace. Not only is he Luffy's brother, he's Luffy's stronger, cooler, more attractive brother.
What is this Luffy slander? Stronger, cooler, more attractive, but like damn. What? Wow. What did I do? What did Luffy do to you? I don't like this Straw Hat slander. As an honorary member of the Straw Hats, I will not take this. I will fight you, Jess. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't like how we're just throwing around the word corruption. You know, guys, let's have a heart-to-heart real quick. Corruption is only bad if I'm not involved. Hear me out. Hear me out. Listen. When we become a big channel, because we will eventually, right? Right now we're a small channel. When we become a big channel and we're starting to amass followers all around the place and we're starting to make the big money, I'm taking care of my people. Look, I'm making it. Y'all are making it. We, the syndicate community, are making it. Everybody else is no one, okay? We are the elites, okay? Corruption is only bad when we are not involved. Listen. Rules are rules until you can pay. Hear me out. I'm sure some of you syndicate community members will end up being doctors, officers. All I'm saying is, officer, do you have to write that ticket? Hear me out. I'm a syndicate. You're a syndicate. You could use an extra $1,000 in your paycheck, Look, corruption is only bad when I'm not involved. So, can we all gather as a community and be... Can we be corrupted as a community? Right? Can we all agree that we can be corrupted together as a community? It's not corruption. We simply just have to call it using our resources. Helping each other out. We're a community. We're the syndicate pirates.
People who believe that the king, Vivi's father, is utilizing this dance powder to harm other areas of Alabasta. But this isn't true. It's really just a big plot by Crocodile, who is one of the 7 warlords, is actually Mr. Zero of Baroque Works. I'm gonna need like a flowchart or something to keep this all straight because it's a lot. I will say I was so appreciative of this map that kept reoccurring throughout this arc because it just helped me so much. Oda, you're a real one. This world is getting so big and complex, and I love it as a fantasy reader. Okay, let's talk briefly about Vivi and Koza. So we get this little flashback, a little bit of backstory about what happened and why Vivi feels the way she feels about not wanting anyone to die. Then flash forward, we get another scenario where Luffy is showing extremely high emotional intelligence, and he literally calls Vivi out and he says, you know what, I don't want anyone to die, but people die. Like, that's gonna happen in the game of pirates, but you are just putting yourself in harm's way and nothing's getting accomplished. What we need to do is we need to march over to Crocodile and kick his butt, which this was exactly what Vivi needed to hear. Okay. The whole situation with Luffy's crew being stuck in the cage was super interesting, and it really showcased how a lot of the pirates on Luffy's crew are so witty and come up with these great ideas. So we have Sanji really coming through and helping the whole gang by tricking Mr. Zero to get him away from the location. And then we have Usopp coming through with the great idea of using Mr. Three's wax ability to make the key to allow them free. So I just loved how they came up with these amazing ideas, and it just made the plot really fun. And then there's Mr. Two, which is a very different character than the rest of Baroque Works because Mr. Two does not have a partner just like everyone else does. Okay. And his power really comes in clutch for the Baroque Works because he can essentially become anyone else that he has previously come in contact with, which we see this work by him impersonating the king. Mr. Two had a very profound quote, and honestly, I went back to look at what year these were published because they were published in 2001, and I just felt like this was probably very progressive for the time. He said, "This world is made for men and women, but when you're me, you're a man and a woman," which is really deep because Mr. Two is both man and woman because they have the capability of changing to anyone that they've come into contact with. I can't help but think this is also Oda bringing in some representation, and I just thought that was really cool. So I really hope we get more of Mr. Two because they're a very interesting character, and obviously their power is super cool. Honestly, I think this power is one of the best ones because if you can fully impersonate another character, then you can get away with so much. But I think a lot of stuff is going to go down in the second half of Alabasta because all these groups are going to come out ahead. And I mean, I know Luffy and his crew are going to come out on top, but I just got to see how it all plays out. I'm hopeful to read the second.
Okay, all right. I'm really glad to finally see your reviews again, Jess. I hope to see more. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and that's where we're gonna end this video. Again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your family and friends, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Stay classy. Thank you, God, for giving me the opportunity to make this video.